Hello, this is a video tutorial to walk you through how to add new articles to the IOCaribe website. So I have two windows open. I have the IOCaribe homepage right here. This should look familiar, hopefully. And I have the IOCaribe administrator section. This may not look familiar, but this is where any work that needs to be done to the website happens. This is where you can add articles, you can change existing content. It's run through Joomla, which is software that's used for web development to do exactly this sort of thing, to add content to websites. And so if we want to add a new article, the first thing we need to do is log into the Joomla administrator section of the website. So I have my username and password. If you don't have your own, you'll need to speak with Tom Gross. He's the IOC web developer. I'll give you his information in a text document. I'll also give you this URL and any other information. I'm building a manual right now, and hopefully by the time you're watching this video, you'll have my manual with all of the information in it. So for now, let's just assume that you can log in. Click login, and you'll be taken behind the scenes of the website. So everything that's available in here corresponds directly to the content you see on the homepage. So if we want to add a new article to the website, we can click add new article. We can also click on the article manager. I'll take you here now just to show it to you. This is where a table of every existing article on the website is available. You'll notice a lot of information. Here, if I wanted to edit an existing article, for example, I could find it, I could click on it, and I could edit it, and it would change the article in our IOCaribe homepage. But for now, what we'd like to do is add a new article. So I'll scroll over, I'll click on new, and we're taken to the Joomla text editor. This is where new articles are built. This is where you would enter in the information for a new article. To get around some formatting problems, I think the easiest thing to do is to create an article in a piece of software that you're familiar with. For example, Microsoft Word. You can create an article in Microsoft Word, format it exactly how you'd like it, and then copy it and paste it directly into here. So what I've done is I've opened Microsoft Word, and we'll just do an example right now. Let's say I want to create an article, something like this. We'll add a second paragraph. So that the keyboard shortcuts for copy and paste, Control-C and Control-V. So we'll highlight the article, we'll press Control-C. This will copy it into the clipboard. We'll go back into the IOCaribe administration, click here, and press Control-V. This will paste it. Now we have our article. It's already formatted how I'd like it. I'll add right now that I can do other things. For example, if I'd like to add a link, I can add a link. If I'd like to insert an image, I can use this button to insert an image. I can do a number of formatting things within the text editor. Maybe in a future tutorial, I'll walk through some of those things. For now, let's just assume that we're happy with the article how it is. The next thing to do is to fill in the information. We'll add a title. Test article. I'll leave alias blank. Section is quite important. This is where you decide where the article goes on the website. So if I go back here for a second, for example, if we want the article to appear in the news section, this is our list of every news article on the website. If I want my article to appear as a news item, my section needs to be news. Category as well should be news. If I want my article to appear, for example, as a capacity development article in this list, section articles, category capacity development. If I want my article to be a generic article and not appear anywhere until I choose later where to put it, section article, category articles. Those are the three most common options, but for now let's assume we're making a news article. Section news, category news, I have my title, I have my article exactly how I'd like it. I'm happy with this article, I'd like to add it to the website. Then what I need to do is go up here, click on save, and we'll be taken back to the article manager, and notice where it says successfully saved article, that means it worked. If I sort my table of articles by date, the most recent articles will be brought to the top. You can see test article, here it is. One more thing to note right now, if we scroll all the way over, article ID number, this will be important in the future when we're trying to link to our article. So this one's 85. I just want to note that right now. If you ever need your article ID number, that's where you find it. So the next thing we'll do is go back to the IOCaribe website, click on news items, and here's the article right at the top, test article. It worked perfectly. It's in the list with everything else. The last thing to do for a news article, for example, if we go back to the home page, is to get it in the list of current news items. Right now you'll notice it's not in the list. So we need to edit this article that's called current news items, and we need to add a link for the newest news item that I just created. So to do that, we'll go back to the IOCaribe article manager. I'm going to search in this table for my article that's called current news items. Press enter, and the search is complete, and here's my article, so I'll click on it. And here it is. This is my list right now with a link to all of my current news items. Notice that it's this article, it's exactly the same. So now to add a new item, I'll add to the top of the list. I'll call it test article. Really it wouldn't be called test article, it would be called whatever your newest news item is. And so now that I have that, I'd like to add a link to it so that it appears in the home page and links to my article. So I'll highlight it. I'll click on this button here, which is called Insert or Edit Link, and it pops up this window. And so now what I need to do is add the link URL, which will link to my article that I just created. So to do that, again, don't worry about this URL because I'll make it available in the manual. I just pasted this in. What's important is the last two digits where I have XX right now needs to be the article ID number. If you remember from the table earlier, I found the article ID number is 85. That will tell the link where to go directly to my article. So I enter that, I press insert, and you'll notice that the link has been created. So now I'll save this article. And if I go back to the home page and I hit refresh, it will reload. It will apply the save that I just made, and test article is in my list of current news items. If I click on it, it will take me directly to the article that I just created. So that's the process of how to add a news article to the IOCaribe website. I hope this was a helpful tutorial, and hopefully I'll get a chance to create a few more to walk you through some other steps. Thanks.